What's up, horror fan? Welcome back to the channel. So for today's trailer review and reaction, we are taking a look at the film Grafted. This film will be coming to Shudder on January 24th, 2025, and this was a film we covered off in a little bit more detail in episode 54 of our daily upload. So if you haven't checked out that episode for those details, we'll put a link to that video in the description of this. So go over there, check it out, and drop a comment in the comment section. This was a film that had a very limited release, and we could only find that it was released in New Zealand, and it barely broke $15,000 at the box office. And as we mentioned in episode 54 when we covered this film, I don't think that really means much. This could find a cult following here on Shudder when it does release next month. So let's just jump right into the trailer and see what we think about it.
Come meet your cousin. I know, things have been hard lately. Don't worry. Everything's going to be okay.
Your father's a scientist.
Was.
Think of the potential here. Burns victims, deformities.
Oh my God.
We could make people beautiful.
Go home.
Yes!
Look at you. You look ridiculous.
What have you done?
Everyone is going to love me.
So that's pretty eerie. I immediately start to think of the film The Substance. It has that similar vibe to it where you have someone like in The Substance, you had an aging actress who wants to still be young, tries to find a way to stay young and keep the attention. Now with this one, it mentioned in a quick clip, Reanimator meets Mean Girls. You can see the Mean Girls aspect here, especially when the appears to be the focal point of the story shows up somewhere new. It's going to be staying with appears to be her aunt and cousin, extended family, and the cousin looks to be someone who is popular. They're trying to portray her as pretty, and her friends as well. And the focal point of the film maybe has about this some self-conscious things going on, and she's wanting to garner that. She's wanting to garner that same popularity, wanting to be pretty like her cousin and her friends, and they want nothing to do with her. So now it seems, as the title of the film, Grafted, where she's trying to either change her look, because there was a scene there where she held up a instrument to her face as if she was going to start removing her face, but then we quickly switched to a scene where she was almost looked like she was putting another face on hers. So this appears to be, again, very reminiscent of The Substance. Not necessarily the same, completely different twist on that type of subgenre when we think about like cosmetic horror or cosmetic body horror. This seems right up that alley. We did get a quick glimpse of the refrigerator with a decapitated head in it. So she might start to, if she's taking some drugs to change her look or complete these grafts, like these skin grafts to herself, she might be starting to go crazy. We saw a bit of that when she was in the bathtub where she was like talking to herself and almost seeming like she was losing her mind. She could start to, as these grafts take hold or if she's taking these drugs, starts to kill her cousin or her cousin's friends. So a lot of unknowns about this one. It makes complete sense for something like this to show up on Shudder. I can see this one garnering a cult following for sure. Now, I don't see this one resulting in multiple sequels or even a sequel. I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't seen the film. The film doesn't come out for another month. It could end where it leaves it completely wide open for a cliffhanger and a sequel to follow, depending upon how it does on streaming. Now, if we went just based on how it performed in its limited release in New Zealand, there wouldn't be a sequel to this. Just so happens Shudder bought the rights to release it in the U.S. I don't know if they have the rights to release it anywhere else, but obviously it is happening in the U.S. because we have it listed for January 24th, 2025. I'll be taking a look at this one. We'll do a spoiler review on it as well once it's released, let you all know what we think about it. What do you think? Is this something that you're interested in? Do you feel it's similar to The Substance in a way where, again, we're getting that cosmetic body horror subgenre, a part of horror films? Or do you see this one kind of just falling flat and it's just a very siloed film, won't really amount to anything? Let us know down in the comment section. And if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next one. Peace.